Welcome to the Vinyl Revival Store. It's that time of year again. 10 days time, record store day. As usual, we'll be opening the boxes as they arrive, taking some videos which we'll be putting on YouTube and Facebook page, so you can see what we've got. You see what they actually look like in the flesh as opposed to the little front cover picture on the record store day site. You might see stuff you hadn't even thought about and say, wow, I must get that, I must get the Vinyl Revival Store on Record Store Day first thing in the morning to grab a copy of that one. Because some of them are very limited. Some we've only got 1, 2 copies. These are limited editions. Every shop is rationed on what they get. If you only got a limited edition of 500, for example, and there's 200 shops, that means we don't get many. But very rarely do people come to the Vinyl Revival Store on Record Store Day and go away disappointed. They almost always get pretty much everything they want. So, let's see what we've got in these boxes. The first one, as usual, we get packaging. We like them to be well packed because it avoids problems. And then we've got a few containers inside, or in a box within a box. We always do that. Right, let's just move that out of the way and see what's in this first box. Oh, this is exciting. Soul Jazz Records. And this is Holy Church of the Ecstatic Soul. Two people have asked for this. It's a double album featuring gospel, funk and soul from 71 to 83, and looks nice in a nice package. Double LP download code on Soul Jazz Records. They always turn out some good stuff on the day. Groundhogs. We get Groundhogs released pretty much every year for the last few years. This one is Crosscut Saw, one of their later albums. It's a reissue on Fire Records. Very nice embossed sleeve. And if you're into your blues rock, Groundhogs, I can recommend it. I would like one of those for me, if you don't all buy them. Ooh, not sure what this is. It's I'll have to check this one out. Looks interesting though. It's a lot of remixes. Tame Impala and Angry Girl. Tame Impala remix. I don't know who it is. Retilt, it's titled, but I can't. Confidence Man. Does that make sense to you? There we go. Great cover. Now this, I've got a couple of these. This is a psychedelic folk group from the 70s called Pearls Before Swine, and they brought out a couple of reissues for records. I think it's incredibly rare records if you want to try and get an original. These are really rare and they're really good. So we've got Balaclava, which is a double album, Pearls Before Swine. It consists of the original album plus an album of bonus tracks, outtakes, as they often do on Record Store Day. It's on Earth Records, so it will be a great pressing. And we've got a couple of those. Would you like you? Mid-Lake at the Roundhouse. Now, there's quite a few people after this. Again, double album from Bella Union, and Record Store Day exclusive on orange and red vinyl. So there you go. Mid-Lake at the Roundhouse. Got a few of those. Oh. Soho Scene 62 Volume 1 Jazz Goes Mod. Now these are not on an official Record Store Day list, but they bring them out every year for Record Store Day and they're incredibly popular, so I always get a couple of copies of all of these unofficial releases from this label. These are on the Rhythm and Blues label, Soho Scene 62 Volume 1, so it's a sort of jazz bebop from the 60s. Excellent. Another one of the unofficials, Memphis Soul 69, on the History of Soul label. Got some great stuff on that. Mac Rice, James Spencer, Ike and Tina Turner, Shorty Cuts, Mac Rice again, Judy Green, Rayons. So yeah, this is sort of rare soul music from the 60s, 69, and there's some great stuff on there, and that will keep some people happy. This one, Bulk Psychosis, Scum. Ain't got a record, I don't know. I think it's a 12-inch, this one. And I don't have many of those, probably only one. Bit more soul, West Coast soul this time, 67, featuring lots of interesting stuff. The Raylettes, Lou Rawls, Cookie Jackson, Tony Matthews, Dolores Hall. So there's some great stuff on there. Yeah, these will probably be bought by the soul people. Well, they will be bought by the soul people. They'll probably buy one or two copies of the various ones we've got. And another Holy Church of the Ecstatic Soul. Another copy of that. So that's the first little mini box open. They don't make it easy for us, this, but there we go. Now we've got a couple of wrappers with some stuff in. Oh, that looks good. Soweto Kinch, White Juju. There's a cover for you to ponder over. Look at that, recorded live at the Barbican on heavy coloured vinyl. Soweto Kinch. That looks good. Bit jazz, that. On my recollection serves me, that's jazz, or jazz fusion or something of the sort. But it looks an amazing cover, isn't that great? Another one of the unofficials, this time Instrumentals R&B Style 1962. So these are obviously instrumental tracks, but there's sort of some interesting things on there, which will go down well. Whoops. The trouble with these things is they're very slippery in this shrink wrap, and they slide around all over the place. Right, Below the Waves, Heidi Berry. Got a couple of those from Heidi Berry. A couple of people asked for them, so we got some. Didn't get many, but there we go. Heidi Berry. And Honey Bane, that's a good cover, isn't it? Honey Bane, limited edition. It's her debut single remastered on coloured vinyl. It's the first ever record of hers that's been on coloured vinyl. And Honey Bane, Fatal Microbes. Bit of punk there. Another one from Heidi Berry, Firefly. So we've got two of hers, and should be good. Another wrapper. Bit more of the Soul Scene Jazz Goes Mod Soho Scene 62 Volume 2. So another one of those. Go with the previous ones. The Flowers of Hell Odes on Space Age Records, and in the words of Lou Reed, so beautiful and great. I think it's an amazing, amazing album, exquisite. That's Lou Reed, and it's the first time it's been on an LP. Flowers of Hell, Odes. Who's this? Oh, the Higsons. Yes, the Higsons. Put the punk back into funk. The complete two-tone recording. Great cover that is. Nice cartoon, nice loud shouty cover that. Yeah, it's the Higsons with some, produced by Jerry Dammers. So can't be bad. Two-tone. Got a few of those. Alex Chilton, live in Anvers. Just one of those, I think. See if you're interested. And bit soulful stuff. Looks good. Another from Soul Jazz. This is Gypsy Rumba in Spain, the original rhythm of Gypsy Rumba in Spain. There we go. Special limited edition yellow vinyl, double album, 2 LP with a 28-page book of photos and notes and things. So if you're into your Gypsy Jazz Rumba, get a copy of that. Right, that's that box done. I'm going to cut off here, check this video's okay, and providing it's recorded okay, we'll do the next box in a little while. So see you later.